It's official, you guys. Today is my 38-week doctor's appointment and I am so excited. I can't believe we are at the end. This is my final doctor's appointment until we deliver this little guy. We are a week and 2 days out from my induction date. We are still going through with the induction because that has been what is recommended. So I'm excited to meet this little guy and have the day be here. Today they are going to be doing an ultrasound to make sure that baby is still head down, just because our firstborn son was breech all the way up until basically this point and then he flipped. So they've just been extra cautious this pregnancy, which I am forever grateful for, because that was something, that I was very stressed out with Nathan, my firstborn. And then also today, they are going to be checking me to see if I am dilated at all. And I know that doesn't mean a lot. I could be a 2 for weeks, or I could be a 2 and a 6 in an hour. But I still am curious, just because we are going through with the induction. If I am dilated a little bit, it'll just make me feel better about the induction, like that my body is getting ready and preparing, because I feel like with Nathan at this point, I was not dilated whatsoever. But like I said, he was breech, where this baby has been head down for a hot minute, and I feel like he gets lower and lower every day. So also they will offer today a membrane sweep if my cervix is dilated. We have decided to opt out of that just because we are only that week out from my induction date, and my mother-in-law comes in the day before, and I'd like to make sure she is here before I go into labor. I don't need to push anything faster than is necessary. She is watching Nathan while I go into labor. Rowdy's leave did get approved, so he officially started baby leave as of yesterday. Woohoo! You guys know, if you've been watching my channel for the last few months, that was the biggest stressor on my plate, and I had lots of tears cried over that. But I'm thankful to the people at work who pulled strings to make sure that he didn't have to go on this underway. If you are new to my channel or just watching, we are a military family. So my husband is on a submarine and he goes on deployments and underways all the time. So we're grateful that he gets to be here for the birth of his second baby and a little bit afterward before having to leave and meet the boat. So, but yeah, I'm excited to go to my appointment today. We had a little bit a rough start of a morning. Last night, oh my gosh, I got so sick. Although he feels so low, somehow he is still up in my rib cage and my stomach is still in my throat. My biggest side effect that I've had this pregnancy is my reflux. And Nady, I never had heartburn, but I am having the heartburn too. And last night it was so bad that I ended up vomiting. And the ugly side of pregnancy, I'm like vomiting, hurling over the toilet. It's coming out of my nose. It's awful. I felt like I was drowning. And I told you guys in my last vlog that I have been fighting a cold. So on top of like the mucus and that, I've got like mucus, I've got puke coming out my nose, puking out my mouth, and I feel like I'm drowning. And then the puking is so aggressive that I end up peeing my pants. So thankful for my amazing husband, who was like, what do you need? He brought me a glass of water, rubbed my back, held my hair if I needed it, got me a new pair of shorts, because it was just hell. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. That is my least favorite pregnancy symptom ever. But the saving grace is, at least with Nathan, it went away instantly after giving birth. It's just because everything is pushed up. And the worst part about it is last night I was like, I've been good about like not eating right before bed, and I decided I've been taking Pepsid. They prescribed me Pepsid last time I went to the doctor's, but I've just been taking the over-the-counter stuff that I already had. But I waited until right before bed to take it, because normally my reflux gets really bad when I lay down at night. So I took a Pepsid right before bed, thinking like, oh, I'm gonna get a good night's sleep. I'm not gonna let this wake me up. I even propped our bed up because we have a smart base Tempur-Pedic bed. So I like was up at an angle so I'm not lying flat, and then that happened. And that is the worst case I've had this entire pregnancy. So after that, I obviously like brushed my teeth, and then I had an empty stomach, so I was able to go to bed. But then the lose-lose of the situation was that I woke up this morning with an empty stomach, feeling nauseous because I had nothing in my stomach. And then he also has been favoring my left side, and like I said, he's so low that I feel like he moved down even further, and he's pressing on something on my left side, so it like feels like my left leg is gonna give out sometimes. So we'll see, but we're gonna get going. I need to go. I'm ready. We gotta leave here in like 15 minutes, so I need to go wrangle the boys. Rowdy got a new weight bar and weights since he's gonna be on leave. He bought a weight rack or something like that a couple weeks ago off of our neighborhood page. He got both of them for 200 bucks. It was like a steal because those things start at $400 for just the one squat rack. That's what he got, a squat rack. And then one of the pull downs for the garage. He is slowly building his home gym. And so that yesterday at Dick's Sporting Goods, he got a bar and just some weights to start him out. It wasn't anything too expensive. I think it was like 300 bucks. Definitely not the bar that he wants from Rogue, but it's at least something affordable to get him started. So we need to go wrangle them up because I think Nady is still in his pajamas. What was I trying to say there? Ooh. Hi, baby.
Hi, Mama.
What are you doing?
What's he hanging?
Oh, he's hanging some weights.
Yes.
You helping, Papa?
Yes.
Oh, should we go get dressed?
And I'm all dressed.
Well, you're still in your PJs, love.
He's kind of dressed.
Kind of dressed. This is the squat rack that Rowdy got that I was telling you guys about from the neighborhood page. He got this one and a second chair and this pull down.
This one.
Oh, okay, this is the one that he got. We already had that one. And this pull down thing for 200 bucks. So your home gym, babe. Slowly but surely.
Yep, my little corner of paradise.
But these are the weights that he got, and then obviously the bar. So, and then our treadmill is stored over there. We slowly are decluttering the garage. You love your mama?
Hey. No. Boom.
Come here. Put your arms up. While we're out today, I also need to return this to UPS. I ordered it on Amazon. This is the baby carrier that I decided to invest in with this pregnancy. I wanted something that was more comfortable to wear every day around the house. And this one is like a tie, but without the stress of having to tie everything. I just ordered the wrong size. I meant to get a extra small based on like the dimensions, and I accidentally got an extra small, so I need to return it and order the correct one. But if you've used this baby wrap before, let me know if you enjoyed it or if there's another one you think I should look into. I also have my Ergo, which is great for like grocery store or just like anywhere else we're gonna go, but yeah, comfort for around the house. So leave me your suggestions if there's a better one you think I should look at. 38-week baby bump for you guys. Here we are.
You're huge.
I am huge. I feel huge. Let me show you guys. We are popping. I don't think that he's dropped yet though. Like I said, he feels like he gets lower every day, but we're not like fully dropped. So here we go. Still no stretch marks. Whoop whoop. Which I think with Nathan I had one and it went away. But yeah. Nady's hiding under the table because he doesn't want to get his hair done by Papa. So we've resorted to running. Come get your hair done. Come on. Come get your hair done. Papa's gonna bring it to you. You better go meet him in the bathroom. Come on, let's go. I'll walk with you. Go get your hair done so you don't look like a hooligan.
Here, do it right here. Ready? Stay still.
Fun fact, I cut his hair this last time because I'm tired of spending $40 every time to get his hair cut. So I am trying to learn and cut costs. So yeah, it was not my finest haircut, but it'll get better with time.
Come back here.
So one thing I am curious about today is whether or not my heart rate is going to be through the roof. If you watched my last doctor's appointment, my heart rate was like 130 at my appointment, and they were kind of monitoring me for it. And I feel like today I'm kind of having the same symptoms I was feeling when I went into that last appointment, where like my right arm feels kind of like sluggish. Not sluggish, I don't know how to, I mean, that's the easiest way I can explain it. Like I can feel the blood pumping and it just feels like heavy. And I feel like I'm really out of breath, and I do feel like my blood is pumping like crazy. So I will update you guys, but I'm curious to see if my heart rate is gonna be through the roof today or not. Look at that belly. Nobody's content. We got raisins and Paw Patrol movie. And Randy's here. Boys staying entertained over there. Nathan devoured that whole box of raisins and wants more. Ultrasound machine. Last appointment.
It was like really stabilized.
Gonna get checked.
This is all baby at this point. So my hands are cold.
Curious if he's still measuring small, or
yeah,
if he.
still small. Because you're measuring it at like 34.
Yeah, they say that every time, but he came out 8'2".
Yeah. Well, you just have a longer torso too. So hold gel here, okay?
Okay.
I'll turn it too so you can see it a little bit.
Oh, you're good.
Okay. All right.
You said he dropped a little bit?
I think yeah.
Definitely, yeah. It feels like he's slowly getting lower.
Trying to get into that pelvis. Yeah. Head's here. And then like a little bit.
Over here.
All right, appointment for little guy went really good. That I really like that midwife. That's the second time I've seen her, and she is a sweetheart. And she,
Your name's Stacy?
Stacy, I think, but she just like takes her time where you don't feel rushed. She answers all your questions. Rowdy got a phone call in the middle of my appointment that he had to answer, and she like, we were doing the ultrasound and she paused it so that he could see the whole thing. Like, she's just so thoughtful and just like made sure all of our questions and concerns were answered, and we feel really good leaving the appointment. Baby's still head down. She says that he does look like he has slowly dropped a little bit, but he's not crazy dropped yet. I am dilated 1 centimeter, which is better than nothing. And like I said, that could change in an instant. So, but I feel good. That makes me feel better about induction. We got my little induction printout of like what to expect, what to bring, and then they will be calling me the morning of. They said they either induce at 9 a.m., 1 p.m., or 9 p.m. So I was originally put in for 1 p.m., but that's crossed out. They said they call the morning of, and it really just depends on how crazy busy it is that day and how many women are going into labor. So stand by. I'm not sure what time we'll be getting induced. I really liked the idea of 1 o'clock because then I could have like breakfast and lunch and not be like starving. It looks like with induction and then postpartum, they do keep us for at least 24 hours postpartum, so it's probably going to be like a 48-hour stay roughly, but as long as we're doing good at 24 hours postpartum, we're, allowed to go home. And we're also allowed 3 visitors. One thing I didn't know is that Nathan could actually he's not going to, but he could be there during delivery if we wanted, as long as there is an adult there to watch him. So that was kind of cool to know that he can come like at any time that he wants. So because I'm really nervous about being away from him, but it's gonna be fine. We're going to go find some lunch now because we're hungry. It is noon, which is a little past both of our lunch times, and I'm sure Navy's probably gonna pass out on the way home. And then yeah, so good news when it comes to baby. Oh, and I didn't update you guys. My heart rate was elevated again. It was at 123?
121.
121. 121. Again, the nurse seemed kind of concerned, but the midwife didn't seem crazy concerned, as long as my resting heart rate isn't staying at like 130, 140, 150 range. So they'll just continue to monitor it and we'll go from there. So yeah, there's the update on that. So I was right though. The feeling I was feeling, my heart rate was slightly elevated. This is where RJ chose. What is it, babe?
Slater's 50-50.
What do they have?
Lots of meats. Burgers. Like 50% like beef, maybe 50% bacon. Pork. That's gonna be good. That's gonna be really good. They got milkshakes with bacon in it.
So.
I'm ready to get fat.
You ready to get fat, Nady?
Yeah. I would get that man.
Say Duff Man.
You're ready to what? Oh.
Alright, let's go.
Airplane. So one thing about Liberty Station is that airplanes are constantly taking off. It's so loud down here. You coloring? What are you coloring?
A lemon.
You're coloring a lemon. Our lemon's purple. What color are lemons supposed to be?
Sour.
They're sour. Nathan's migrated to that side. Oh yeah, I am.
I'm just going fat today.
Yeah.
Unstack the menu.
Nathan had to have a lemon. You don't eat the outside, you gotta eat the inside. He got upset that I put it in his water and not on his napkin. My salad. Navy's burgers. And they brought the wrong burger out for Rowdy, so foodless. Got his burger. Are you happy?
Yeah.
Looks good. Look at how good this milkshake looks. Oh my goodness, so good. You guys, I feel so incredibly fat right now. I ate entirely way too much. Even though I got a salad, I still ate way too much, and that milkshake was so good. It hit the spot. I've got a to-go cup with it, and I have my lemon water in my other to-go cup. We were carrying like 4 to-go cups out and our to-go box. The boys actually ended up running back into the restaurant because I shared with you guys that we are potty training Nathan, and he's all but potty trained at home. We're starting to finally like brave taking him out in public, and honestly I think he was ready. I think it's more of just like my fear and like embarrassment of like, oh my gosh, what if he has a potty accident? And then also he's really hard on himself when he has an accident. So I need to get better about being in the mindset of like, we need to use the restaurant before we, our bathroom before we leave a restaurant or a place. So Rowdy ran him back in to try to get him to use the potty. But you guys, we went to the bathroom at the hospital before we left, and he successfully went on a public potty for the first time. Yay, I'm so proud of him, and no fear. Thankfully it wasn't like an automatic flushing, because I think that would have scared him. I know that scares a lot of kids, but it was like a flush on your own. So he did phenomenal. He went potty, so he did get some milkshake while we were here. But yeah, that's what we're up to. Rowdy is gonna have to go to do a barracks inspection here in a second, I think. So we might have to take a detour and wait in the car so he can run in and take care of that, because even though he is on leave, he's still in charge of the guys that stayed behind. So we might have to take care of that, and then I think we're gonna go up to 32nd and try to get my breast pump. We still haven't done that, you guys. You guys know the fail that we had the first time where they were closed, and then the second time we tried to go up on a weekend on a Saturday because they said they were open on Saturdays, and that was determined to be a lie. So we still haven't done that, so I might try to do that today if we get done with the barracks situation at a reasonable time. So that is the plan.
We went to the potty.
Woohoo! Success! I'm so proud of you.
That's our first time.
You're such a big boy.
Lots of trust. And he's doing well.
Yay!
No.
You're becoming such a big boy. You're gonna make Mama so sad. You need a little bit of help. We're so proud of you, Bubba Wubba. Good job.
1, 2,
1, countdown.
1,
Go. 1,
2, 3, 4.
Woo! Are you watering the lawn? Ready? You ready? Let me fix it. Ready? Get honey. Water our roses. Maybe strawberries too. Don't touch it. Away from over there. Away from over there. Hurry, over here. Come over here, please. You guys, so my strawberries are doing so good. This is my original strawberry plant, and I have all of these flowers and strawberries starting to grow. We've gotten a couple down here, and we've already had 2 that we've picked off, and then these 2 are actually runner plants from the original that I planted, and now they're growing their own strawberries. And this one is starting to do the same. Once it establishes roots, I will plant it in its own planter, and it'll have a 4th strawberry plant. Really cool. So my hand at strawberries this summer is going really good. This plant's growing like crazy. I need to get a planter for it. Basil, not really my thing. It's dying a slow death. But my roses over here are doing really good. And then tomatoes, also basically all but dead. So not my thing, but roses and strawberries are really fulfilling. All right, you guys, so wrapping up the vlog here. We had a great day together. We are enjoying having Rowdy on leave and not having ridiculously long days. Normally he leaves the house at like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning and doesn't get home till 7 o'clock at night. So it is so nice to have him home and enjoy the family time, him being here for like all parts of the day. Even this last weekend he had to work, so we're soaking it in. We enjoyed lunch. 50/50 Slater's was so yummy. Baby's healthy. You guys, 1 more week, so stay tuned for my induction vlog. I can't wait to catch all of that, and my mother-in-law coming into town. And then I also want to film this week for you guys what I packed in baby's hospital bag and what I packed in my hospital bag, so stay tuned for that. That should be coming up. Other than that, I know the last clip from the car, I was talking about how we were going to go up to 30-second to finally do my breast pump, and for the third time, that was a bust. They had nothing in stock. I wanted to do like a hands-free pump, and they had them on display, and they said all of them were on back order, and even the ones that were coming in, he had already had like on hold or something, but then he wouldn't put one on hold for us, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to go through like a third-party website. I know like you can do that, I'm just not familiar with it, because with Nathan I just went through Jan's, which is the medical supply store that's on base, and it was easy because you just walk out with a pump and then you can go in for your supplies monthly, where like if you use a third-party website, sometimes you have to like pay out of pocket and then be reimbursed through TRICARE. I don't know the ins and outs of it, so I'm gonna have to look into it, but I do want to get a hands-free. So a bust again. I still don't have a pump, but I mean, I don't plan on needing it, and if I do need a pump, I have my Spectra from Nathan, and I also have like a Lancino brand or another brand, I can't remember, it's yellow, that's like a hand pump, so I can express milk if I needed to, but I just don't have like a brand new pump, and I do need to take advantage of that because like I said, it is free with every pregnancy, and if I don't use it, I could gift it to another mom who needs it, and those aren't cheap. They're like a couple $100, so that's okay. I'll take it off in a second, or it'll dry. Nady is playing out with the hose outside. But yeah, like I said, gonna wrap up the vlog here. Stay tuned for those videos coming up. If you enjoy my content, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Leave me your comments wishing me your good luck with this baby, and don't forget to subscribe so you guys don't miss any hanging with the Herbers, any baby videos, and getting to meet our newborn son. So stay tuned for all of the exciting content coming your way. Bye guys!